There you go.
All right. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday, my friends. This is Linda Turgison, LTLT, Learn to Love to Exercise. Today, I'm here with the amazing Vicky Wilson, who I just had the pleasure of meeting in person, even though we've been online together for a long time. But I want to thank you so much, Vicky, for taking the time to provide a little interview about your experience and your results in the New Me Academy. So let's dive right in.
Let's go for
it. Lots of energy this morning. I had a little bit of caffeine, but not that much.
I know, you scared me.
But Vicky, tell me, please, how was life and how were you feeling before you started working with me in the New Me Academy?
Wow, that's a big question, but yeah, I was just felt really low energy, a lot of low energy, even though in my business and all my business dealings, when I have to turn it on, I can, but inside I just felt so tired all the time. Around 3 o'clock every afternoon, I started reaching for the hot tea because I needed that pick me up. Like I was falling out every afternoon, just like literally wanted to fall asleep at my desk. I mean, it was just really bad. You know, just I had very, some arthritis in my knees. So they were very swollen, very tender and painful. I convinced myself I couldn't exercise because my knees hurt so much. I was getting cortisone shots just to alleviate the pain. You know, just wasn't able to achieve any sustained weight loss because I just couldn't physically do things. And then just the energy just wasn't there. I just was like, yeah, maybe tomorrow, you know, just felt like I kind of gave up on myself a bit.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow turns into next week to next month. We all know how that goes.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So Vicky, you are doing this program together with Brenda. Can you tell me how did we connect? How did you find me?
Well, I found you through a Google search. I had kind of convinced myself over this time period of when I just, you know, was feeling so low energy. I knew there was something missing, and I felt like it was nutrition. And so my very first priority was to find a nutritionist. That is what I felt was going to put me on this path of improvement. And so I just Google searched nutritionist near me, and your name came up in a grouping of folks. I did click on everybody's websites and check them out. If I'm going to be completely honest, I mean, because of your energy, it was a little scary to me. Like, oh my God, can I work with this person? I don't know. But ultimately, I picked up the phone and connected with you, and that's how we ended up together.
Yeah, yeah. So with all of that, thank you for sharing, and thank you, Google, for showing me.
Your SEO must be working.
Yeah, something's working, and it's a good thing I had a website. Why did you ultimately decide to hire me? I know we had a couple of conversations together, but what made you say, yes, I'm going to work with Linda?
I knew if I didn't take massive action, I was never going to get where I wanted to be, which was to have more energy, to be in less pain, to be more active, and just feel more joy in my life. Wasn't enjoying a lot. You know what I mean? Just because I didn't feel good.
Yeah.
And so it's really hard to feel joyful and grateful and fun and all those things when you just feel like crud all the time. And so, yeah, I knew I had to take massive action. I'm not going to say it didn't matter to me who with, but the fact that you had the nutrition part, which was like what I was really looking for, was just a huge reason
Yeah.
why, and that you didn't want to sell me something, supplements and all this other stuff, because that was a big turnoff for me. It's like, I've tried that crap before. I'm not going there. So if that's what you were pushing, we were not going to be friends. For sure.
Now, did it help that we're both Scorpios, Vicky?
No, Linda, they say sometimes it could be a bad thing.
Oh, that's great.
We're both tenacious in our own ways.
Right. Yes, yes. And I love the massive action quote. And it's so true, because if we don't take massive action, if we just do little baby steps, then we're going to stay right where we are. We're not going to grow. We're not going to evolve the way that we truly can. And the positivity is a big thing too, because if we are not happy with ourselves and with our weight and how we're feeling, then we're obviously not going to be the happiest person. And then we often take that out on the people we love the most and that we spend the most time with. So that can be not so good.
Well, yeah, it's not like I was grumpy or anything. It's just the days were just passing by.
Right.
There wasn't really any, I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yes. Yeah. Weren't at your best.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And where are you at today? What has changed? I know you shared a little bit, but anything more you can share with, like, what's changed, the results that you've gotten, how life is better?
Life is better because I've lost weight. And I feel so much more energy. I'm actually, as of today, down just a little over 18 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, so I broke that barrier we talked about yesterday. I know I wasn't supposed to weigh today, but it's just like, if I was going to see it, I wanted to just see it before I got on the scale tomorrow. You know what I mean? So anyway, sorry, I broke a rule.
That's okay.
But yeah, but I will say, from the very first day, the day one that we started working together, I have not reached for that cup of hot tea. The very first day, I didn't need it. I was like, this is different. This feels amazing. And it was really just starting from adjusting for what I was eating. I'm back on a better sleep schedule. I've made that exercise adjustment schedule, which I hate. I am not a morning person. And now I'm purposely getting up at 5 so I can be ready to work out by 6. And because that's the only time in my day I can actually control. And that I had to make that adjustment. I hated doing it, but now I actually love it. I woke up this morning naturally at 5. I was at 4:30 actually. I was like, damn it, I was going to sleep in today. but anyway, yeah, just more energy. I'm more clear headed. My clothes are fitting better. Good or bad, I don't know. I have a pair of jeans that have been hanging around for 5 years waiting for me to put them back on. And I slipped them on this morning. They fit awesome. And I was just like, oh, so my jeans are happy.
That is so awesome, Vicky.
Awesome.
Yeah, you made so many changes. I'm so proud of you. And 18 pounds in just 11 weeks, that's fabulous. It's really, really fabulous.
Yeah. And I haven't even thought about calling the doctor for another cortisone shot. The last one I had was in November. And before I contacted you, I was getting really close to feeling like I needed to go get another one. And it's still there. My pain is still there, but the swelling doesn't happen. And all the exercises that we're doing in support of that structure, the knee structure, have just been phenomenal. So thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. It's my pleasure. And I'm so glad that you're feeling better, because obviously nobody likes to not feel good. And I remember when we first talked and you telling me about your knee issues and all of that. So it's so awesome that you're feeling better with your knees.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, in November I'll be 59, and to feel like I'm getting some of my life back in those ways is one of the best feelings I've had in a really long time.
Yeah. And I mean, it's great, of course, to lose the weight. I mean, that's amazing. But the thing is, we ultimately want to feel better and not have the pain, because waking up every day with pain it's not a good way to wake up.
Yeah, not a great way to start your day.
No, exactly. Um, what have you tried in the past that didn't work, and what do you think contributed to your success this time around?
In the past, I've mostly tried some of those, I'll just call them elimination diets, right? So like Atkins and the Whole 30, and just the general messages we get of don't eat bread, don't eat pasta, don't eat rice, don't eat grain, don't, all those are bad, 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 especially after menopause. Like, you know, I mean, 10 pounds went on within a week after menopause. I swear to God, I didn't do anything. You know what I mean? It's just like, come on, man. But yeah, none of that stuff worked. I am a pescatarian. I don't eat meat other than fish. So those other programs were really difficult for me. And so, and they're totally not sustainable. I can't do that because I'm not going to eat eggs, and I'm not going to eat beef and pork and chicken and turkey and all that. I'm not interested in that.
Yeah.
So yeah, to just, the difference for me has just been understanding food in a different way, and adding those things back was just, why this worked for me over the other things that are, they sound good on the surface, but they're just not sustainable.
Right, right. Yeah, and sustainability is what we need, obviously, because we can all go on diets and we can lose weight on diets. But then when the diet is over, we typically gain the weight back and then some, because it's not sustainable and you're just following something strictly. Then it's done and you're not any wiser.
Right, right.
Yeah.
For sure.
And are you able to eat bread and pasta now, Vicky?
Holy crap. I'm struggling to eat as much bread and pasta and rice as you're telling me to. No, it's like, this has been really truly, it's been life changing for me in terms of my diet, and to not feel guilty about eating something or feel like I'm doing something bad or it's going to be terrible for me.
Yeah.
Mind blown, right?
Oh, so awesome, so awesome. So happy for you. Um, what's it, just a couple of more questions. What's it like to work with me and to be part of the New Me Academy?
um, I love all the support, and I really appreciate all your very quick responses to the questions. I probably had 85 questions like at the very beginning. I was texting you day and night. What about this? What about that? Can I do? So I really appreciate that. The mindset work of the meditation has been helpful, as well as the reminder to give myself some grace and to celebrate the wins. I'm not someone who's naturally good at that. It always needs to be bigger, better, faster, more. So, even if I hit a win, it's like, oh, okay, it's over in a nanosecond. What's the next thing? You know what I mean? So, I appreciate that you're asking me to slow down for a minute and go, hey, pat yourself on the back and
Yes.
take it, take it.
Yeah, no, so many important points. And like Brenda said too, we want it now. We always want everything right away. And it is important to slow down and to be kind to yourself, because we as women especially tend to be the hardest on ourselves. And it's important to just sometimes take a little chill pill, and then things magically start happening again.
Yeah, I'm really good at stress.
You're not the only one. You're not the only one. Last question for those who are listening, for those who listen to the replay, for people that who are considering getting support, getting help, who have been stuck for a long time and are just not moving forward. What advice would you give them, and anything else that you want to add?
Take the step.
Mm-hmm.
Just take the step. Brenda always tells me, start where you stand. So just, you are where you are.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter how you got there.
Right.
What matters is what you do from this point on.
Yes.
And so pick up the phone, message, do whatever you need
Mhm.
to get started. You know, I overheard, you know, some what Brenda was saying, you are where you are, and whatever the next journeys or phases of your life you're in, you might be somebody who's 25 years old watching this. You might be somebody who's younger than me, older than me. It doesn't matter. Looking, if you're ready to make that change, just start.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so true. Take massive action and do it now versus waiting, because with procrastination, we don't get anywhere and we can't do anything about the past. The past is past, it's happened, we can't change it. So what we can focus on is right now and what we can do for ourselves to get healthier.
Yeah, totally agree. And I'm grateful I was ready when I was ready, and I decided, right? You have to decide, and I just like, no, this is it. I'm
Yeah.
either going to keep going like I am and
Mhm.
get shots and crap, which I hate. I hate going to the doctor. I don't like to take pills. I don't want to do any of that stuff.
Yes.
And I want to be more active, and I want to be more joyful, and I want to just have whatever life I have left in me. I want it to be the best life I can experience.
Yes, yes. Yeah, none of us are getting any younger, and what good is, saving everything for, that rainy day if you're going to wake up that rainy day and not feel good, you
Right.
know?
Yeah, for sure. So go for it.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much, Vicky. I really appreciate your time. I love serving you in the New Me Academy. You can ask me as many questions as you want. I'm here for you. And I appreciate all your efforts, all your hard work. You have come super long way. 18 pounds in just 11 weeks is incredible. So pat yourself on the back with both hands and be super proud of yourself, because you deserve it and you're amazing. And I thank you so, so much.
Thank you, Linda.
Thank you everyone for listening. Give Brenda lots of love and comment about what you thought about this video. And go to LTLTE, stands for Learn to Love to Exercise, LTLTE.com. You can contact me there, book a free 20-minute free fitness breakthrough call, or you can comment on this video or message me directly. So thanks again, Vicky. Have a beautiful Sunday, and I appreciate you.
All right. Thanks, Linda.
All right. Bye, everyone.